Welcome to the Notarization Session Lobby. Let's tour the interface. At the top, you'll see the session header. The header contains the remote notary session unique ID, a button to complete the session, a button to leave the session, and two tabs, Lobby View and Signing View. We're currently in the Lobby View. The interface is divided into three main areas. On the left is the Communications section. At the very top, you'll see the Connection Status label. This tells you if you're connected to the session backplane, which facilitates all communication. If you disconnect, the system will attempt automatic reconnection. In the rare event that the automatic reconnection fails, simply refresh your page. Below that is the Video Teleconference section. This is where you'll see video and audio feeds from all participants. Notice the Start and Stop buttons in the video chat header. These are your controls. Only you, as the notary, can start and stop the video conference. This is crucial. Participants can be connected to the session without being in the video conference, but all video conference controls belong to the notary. When participants join after you've started the video conference, they'll automatically join. Remember, there are no private rooms or private communications in any channel. All communications are visible and audible to everyone in the session. Below the video area is the text chat. Simply type your message in the text box and press Enter or click Send. All session participants will see your message. Session notifications, like participants joining or leaving, or the video conference starting, will also appear here. One important note: while we can see the video conference controls now, we won't be able to actually start the video conference until at least one signer joins the session. We'll demonstrate that later in the training. Now let's look at the center column. At the top, we have the session status and timeline. This shows key information: how many documents are uploaded, how many participants are in the session, and what the next steps are. Below that is the Participants section, one of the most important areas you'll work with. Let's examine each column. Notice that as a notary, you can see all participants listed here, even if they haven't connected to the session yet. You're able to access and prepare the session independently. Signers don't need to be present for you to review documents, set up flags, or configure the session. However, you'll need at least one signer to join before you can start the video conference and complete the notarization. The Name column lists all participants. The Connected column shows their current connection status. The Type column identifies whether they're a signer, witness, or the notary of record. That's you. Now this is important. The Auth Required column. This checkbox lets you control whether a participant needs to complete authentication steps, including KBA identity verification and ID document validation. Many states and governing authorities allow you to bypass third-party ID checks if you have personal knowledge of the signer's identity, or if they're otherwise exempted. Always check your state's laws and regulations. The Authentication Status column tells you where each participant is in the verification process: pending, in progress, passed, or failed. After third-party ID validation completes successfully, most states require an additional step. You must verify the ID document against a live video feed. This is what the ID Confirmed column tracks. Here's how this works. After the signer completes third-party ID verification and you've started the live video conference, a button will appear in the Actions column. Clicking this button opens a pop-up that displays the ID images submitted during the third-party check. You'll then ask the signer to hold up their ID in the video conference. You must compare 3 things: the ID shown in the video, the face of the person in the video, and the ID images captured during third-party verification. This secondary verification is mandatory. You cannot complete the notarization unless everyone who passed third-party ID validation also passes this check. The Actions column has 2 other important buttons. The Reset Authentication History button clears any past authentication failures and requires the participant to resubmit their KBA and ID validation. The red trash can icon removes a participant from the session. Note that you cannot remove notaries or the session owner, the customer who purchased the session. At the top of the Participants section, you'll see the blue Add Participant button. This opens the Invite Participant dialog. You can invite someone to join this specific session by entering their email address and designating them as either a signer or a witness. You can optionally include a personal message. Clicking Send Invitation sends a special invite link to the invitee. They'll need to log into an existing account or create a new one. Don't worry, invitees are never billed for participating. At the bottom of the lobby view is the Documents section. Any documents uploaded during the session will appear here. There are 2 ways to upload documents. Click the blue Upload button here, or signers and witnesses can upload during the session preparation sequence. Only PDFs can be uploaded. Once a PDF uploads, it goes through a back-end process to generate the metadata needed for the signing editor. If the PDF is secured or encrypted in any way, the upload will fail. Let's look at the document table columns. Version tells you if this is the original document or a notarized version. File name is self-explanatory. Uploaded by shows the participant's name and their role, whether they are the signer or the notary. You'll also see the file size, the processed size, which includes all metadata, the number of pages, and when it was uploaded. The status column is critical. You'll see labels about metadata processing, deletions in progress, and so on. When the status reads Ready, the file is ready for notarization. This typically takes a few moments to a few minutes, depending on file size. The Actions column lets you download or delete files.